Hey man, take a deep breath. You've been grinding, healing, moving forward. You've stopped chasing, stopped begging, stopped waiting, and just when you finally start to feel normal again, boom, your phone lights up. It's her. After all this time, after the silence, after she ignored your messages and left you hanging, she's back. Why? Why now? What changed? That's what we're going to break down today. Because when someone suddenly returns after no contact, it's never random, it's never by accident. There's always a reason. And once you understand it, you'll never look at these situations the same way again. Let's get into it. Step 1. The power shift. Here's what most guys don't understand about no contact. It flips the power dynamic. When she left, she expected you to chase, to beg, to double text, to stay stuck on her while she went off doing whatever she wanted, because that's what most guys do. But when you disappeared, when you stopped trying, it shocked her. It created uncertainty, and uncertainty is the one thing women can't stand. See, in her mind, she had you figured out. She thought, if I leave, he'll always be there waiting. But when you cut off contact, when you didn't come crawling back, now she's the one wondering, why hasn't he texted? Is he seeing someone else? Did he move on? Did I make a mistake? And that's when everything shifts, because now she's the one thinking about you. And when that uncertainty builds up enough, that's when she reaches out. Step 2. Curiosity always wins. People want what they can't have. That's human nature. And when you go completely silent, you become a mystery. At first, she might have left thinking you'd always be an option, that she could come back whenever she wanted. But when she sees you're not waiting, that's when curiosity kicks in. She starts checking your social media. She asks mutual friends about you. She starts replaying old memories in her head. And every time she thinks about you, every time she wonders what you're doing, you take up more space in her mind. That's what no contact does. It forces her to feel your absence. And the moment she starts missing you more than she expected, that's when she reaches out. Step 3. The backup plan mentality. Here's something you need to hear, man. Some people don't come back because they miss you. They come back because their other options didn't work out. Maybe she thought the grass was greener on the other side. Maybe she met someone new, and she was sure he was the better choice. But guess what? It didn't turn out the way she expected. Maybe the new guy lost interest. Maybe she realized he wasn't as exciting as she thought. Maybe she's just bored. And now, she's circling back to the guy she knows will give her attention. That's why so many people return when you finally started moving on. It's not about love, it's about ego. They want to know they still have control, that they can still come back and have you waiting for them. And the moment they realize they can't, that's when they panic. Step 4. The emotional withdrawal effect. Here's the real mind game behind no contact. When you stop giving someone attention, they feel it. Because before, they had your emotional energy. They had your texts, your calls, your effort. And now, nothing. That emotional withdrawal, it creates a void. And the bigger the void, the more they start missing what they lost. It's just like quitting a habit. At first, you don't notice it. But the longer you go without it, the more you crave it. And when that craving hits its peak, that's when she reaches out. Not because she's had some deep realization, not because she suddenly understands your worth, but because she wants to feel that emotional high again. And guess what? If you give it to her too easily, she'll lose interest again just as fast. Step 5. What you should do when she comes back. Now here's the part that matters most. She texts you. She likes your Instagram story. She suddenly wants to catch up. What do? The answer? You don't jump right back in. Because here's the truth, bro. If she left once, she can leave again. And if she came back just because she was bored, lonely, or looking for validation, she'll disappear the moment she gets it. So instead of reacting with excitement, take a step back. Ask yourself, why is she really reaching out? Has she actually changed? Or is she just testing the waters? Do I even want her back? Because sometimes the best move isn't to welcome her back. It's to keep moving forward without her. Listen, man, no contact isn't about getting someone back. It's about getting yourself back. And when you do that, when you truly let go, focus on yourself and stop waiting for her, that's when she suddenly wants you again. Not because of magic, not because of fate, but because your absence created the very attraction she took for granted. So when she does return, remember this, you're the prize. Act like it.